Man, I just had something heavy on my heart. I was just talking about just a second ago so I decided to make this video. It was about family. Um, Sometime earlier this past week, I had gotten to a little scuffle with one of my family members, and we haven't been talking since then. I mean, it's something minor, you know. You know, we don't talk for a few, maybe a couple weeks or something like that. We come back and talk. That's what family do. We fight we fight, we beef with each other. Then we give ourselves time to cool off. You know, because some family members we find we have some mutual things in common. So we might just come across each other at that mutual spot. Then we get to talking, and one of us to be the bigger person and apologize because we're both at fault because it takes two. You know, the reason I'm speaking about family is because these politicians, no matter where they are, do have families. But I want to focus particularly in Nigeria, as well as many other African nations where my brothers and sisters are, and how these politicians have families and why they're taking food out of the mouths of other men and women with families. Some time ago on my WhatsApp, I had posted a picture of Wiki and his family attending a church service. And this past week, he was with the PDP or whatever the fuck they call themselves, talking about wrecking havoc. Now, I don't know you personally, Mr. Wiki. All I know is that you the what is it, appointee of the FCT in Abuja, and you going around making threats as if you got any power. You don't scare nobody. You a fucking coward, Mr. Wiki. And I hope this video reaches you. I don't respect a man who takes the food out of another man's family, out of their mouths. I don't like greedy people. And that's what many of you Nigerian politicians are. You are greedy people. That's why one of your own spokesmen had to resign, because there's going to be a lot of people after his neck. And just like there's going to be many of you whose next going to be coming after too. Y'all going to get just like that. Think of how many families y'all destroyed because of y'all selfishness and greed. It's not right that your fellow countryman has to suffer for many of y'all selfish ambitions. And then y'all have the nerve y'all want to talk about family and shit. As if these young men and women don't have families. Fuel prices is 1,200 naira per liter. You're buying generators. How can anybody fuel the generators when they can't even afford to buy gas? And how the generator's gonna work when there's no fucking electricity? This is a crying shame. You got my brothers and sisters in Nigeria living in the fucking Stone Ages. It's like y'all don't have no shame whatsoever. Any of my fellow countrymen out there in Nigeria get sick. How they gonna be able to care for themselves if there's no doctors there or hardly any hospitals to go for treatment? Young men and women of Nigeria scuffling, trying to just meet basic needs. And y'all say Nigeria is working. Y'all about as worse as y'all counterparts here in the United States. Raise millions of dollars when you have starving people. Y'all don't have no shame whatsoever. You disgust me. Taking the food out of a man, taking food out of the mouth of another man's family, and have the nerve to talk about family. One of your watches, I'm talking about Wiki now. Just one of your watches can feed damn near a whole block in Nigeria. Selfish prick. Talk all that nonsense in Nigeria. I'm looking forward to meet many of you politicians when I come out there. The police chief, all y'all who's in charge, the Navy general, Joint Chiefs of Staff, y'all all some fucking thieves. Each and every one of you. While your own countrymen starving to death. While the young women out here damn near gotta prostitute themselves just to go to school. But y'all don't care because it's not your daughters. That's not your concern. Would y'all be the same black men and women who be going to these same churches every Sunday asking for their money in donations? And y'all don't do nothing for the people who give y'all donations. All y'all do is take. And the young people are still scuffling. That long nonsense. As soon as the young people protested about that increase in the school fees, not even a day later, y'all sent them banners out to kill them. Because how is it that bandits can just run rampant around Nigeria with the government? You know the government's hand is in all of that. Because trust me, them bandits is weak as fuck. They wouldn't even survive out here where I'm at. Shit, we'd have been shot their ass up and threw them in a ditch somewhere. Wicked human beings. Going around killing innocent people. Just to preserve your way of life while you go destroying others. You don't deserve to live. I think I about said what all I had to say. And I'm gonna tell you, just because this is I don't care if this is TikTok. I'm gonna speak my mind. I care about my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, as well as any other African nation, especially Malawi. I'm gonna do a video about that. See, I'm gonna really show you why I don't like y'all Arabs. Cause y'all some wicked human beings. Most of you are. How y'all do my sisters coming from Malawi, promising them money in the future, only to turn them into sex slaves. And then how you treat my brothers and sisters who share the same faith as you, because I know most Arabs are Muslims. And y'all still racist, even as Muslims. I set up and conquered my people in 865 AD, coming down North Africa. You had the crackers coming from the east, west, and the south with that missionary nonsense, telling what our people was practicing was witchcraft and deviltry. And y'all had the nerve to call yourselves human beings. I have my reasons why I don't like Arabs, Asians, white people. I don't like none of y'all. I don't like y'all Indians either. Y'all can call me whatever you want, but I'ma stand 10 toes on my words, and I will tell you in your face. I don't give a fuck about no TikTok. I'm done. Leave your comments.